Hello everyone, today I'm going to be storing my OT8 NOEASY collection. I'm finally getting around to filming this video. I've actually had the album collection finished for a while, but I was waiting for some pobs to come in, and that's a whole nother discussion we can get into when we're storing, but we have a ton to put away today. I mean, if you can even see this huge stack of photo cards. This is all just NOEASY plus all of the extras I'm going to include as well. So today is probably going to be a long video. I'm also going to chit chat a little bit through it just because I feel like a lot to say about, you know, this era, the upcoming era, just a whole bunch of stuff, so it's going to be good. But before we do anything, I am going to switch to a bigger binder. If I can move this aside. This binder that I have right now is pretty much to the brink, and there's just going to be too much to put away today that I feel like it's not going to fit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to transfer over to this bigger binder, which has been needing to be done for a while, but this is now a good excuse to finally do it. So I'm going to clear this stuff away. So this is my current binder. I get a lot of questions about my binders in the comments sometimes. I think this is a 2-inch binder and it's just the O-ring, but I'm actually switching to a 3 or a 3.5 inch, something like that, and it's actually a D-ring binder, so hopefully this will help make sure that my photo cards and everything else doesn't get bent, because that is something that I've noticed a little bit recently, and why I've taken out some things is I've noticed just because of the weight of the pages that my things are starting to bend. So hopefully using the D-ring binder will help that a little bit. I'm also hoping it'll give me some more room to play with, but I have a feeling it's not going to be enough. So I did get this new binder from Staples, so just your local office supply store should have these kind of binders. So I'm just going to start to move everything over. I just finished putting everything in here, and to be honest, it didn't give me as much room as I thought it would. This is before we even put anything in here. Depending on how full this ends up today and how full it becomes with the next comeback, I might have to start a second album binder, which is a lot to think about, but oh man, yeah, there's a lot in here already. Okay, so here's where we're gonna start NOEASY. I'm just gonna pull out the fillers that I had in here. And pull out our fat stack of photo cards. I can't even believe how many cards are here. Like, I'm trying to grab my ruler. I measured it. It's like 3 inches thick. Like that, I mean, that's a lot. And there are pre-order benefits in here too. So let's pull out the red set first. I am super excited though that this collection is finally complete, especially just in time for Christmas EveL, which, what even is that? I have pre-ordered a couple copies, so there will be an unboxing of that, but I was just that was not something I was expecting. I was expecting it to just be like a digital single, and then all of a sudden album previews and pre-order links dropped, and I was like, whoa, what are we doing right now? So but I'm excited. I've heard the teasers and stuff that's already been dropped, and it sounds fun. It's just Christmas albums just won't have as much longevity as a normal album, so, you know, I feel like the hype of it will kind of die down after December, but we'll see how it goes. I did want to mention that I made fillers again, just like I did for my Levanter collection. and just because I realized that I think it looks super nice when I find like a cohesive, you know, middle image that will work for the sets. Someone did ask if I would make a video on how I make my inserts, and I said I was gonna make a video for the NOEASY one specifically, but I just kind of want to get this collection finally stored and finished. But I am planning a whole binder reorganization for my non-album stuff, and I'm going to be making a ton of fillers for that. So I will be making a video, but it is going to be just, it'll be down the future, but I will make a video on how I made my fillers, because I don't want to make, or I don't want to store any other collection without making them, because I feel like it just really you know, makes everything feel a little bit more complete. Alright, next is, I don't know, I guess the white and black version. Oh my gosh, so this Hyunjin was the last album card that I needed to complete like the album photo card collection, and I couldn't find him for the longest time, which is so funny because he's like the member I pull the most, but this card evaded me like no other. It was either someone had already bought it or someone was overpricing him way too much, which is another thing I want to discuss as we get later on regarding pobs about this boy. But this card did not want to come to me. Here's this filler. So I try to make every filler, like I said, somehow match with the photo cards that's going on. So this is just like a black and white textured image because most of them are in their black and white outfits. Of course, you know, Channy has to be out in the gravel somewhere. What is it about Stray Kids and their photo card sets where at least one member doesn't get the memo as to like what the rest of them are doing, but it's fine. So there's that set done. Version 3. I remember for version 3 I only pulled Hans or Jisung's, and so I had to do a lot of trading and buying for this set. And then for this one, I don't know, I needed to look at it before I decided if I want to keep it or not, but basically this is like this part of the flag. You can kind of see like it's in pretty much almost all, except for Felix, like all of the backgrounds. I don't know, I feel like it stands out a little bit, so this may be a filler I have to think about, but I also couldn't think of what else to put in the middle. But let me know how you feel about this filler. This one's I'm a little bit on the edge about. I think that the red outfit and this neon set are my favorite photo cards from this era. There's something about them that just is super, super cute. I also just, I love the styling in this one, like Felix's blue hair and like his cute little like gummy bear earrings. I really enjoyed this styling. So there's that set. Oh my gosh, I really like it. This filler is actually the background that's in like the photo book when they're in this concept, and it's like that neon background, so that one fit really well. Okay, now the double-sided selfies. I think I took them out of order in the way that I wanted them to sit. I can't decide on Hyunjin. I kind of like this one because a lot of them have like this neutral blue color, whereas this has that like bright orange. Maybe I'll just do it this way. I can always switch it back. I never know which. I like double-sided photo cards because you sort of get like 2 for 1, but storing them and trying to decide where you want them stored is another is another issue. Yeah, that's cute. I think I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, and then this was our full OT8 set, which is so exciting. I really enjoyed that they did that. I also saw that they're doing that again for Christmas EveL, so maybe that's gonna be something that they continue to do going forward, which would be really nice, especially since that's like the limited benefit. That means you don't have to buy a million limited copies to try and finish a limited set. Also, this set, again, is just so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this set. Again, someone is always doing something different, but this set is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Yee. Okay, now we're on to the pre-order frame cards. Ooh, that page looks really nice. Nice, and it's very cohesive, so I think that page looks really nice. Okay, now, oh yes, so when I was setting up my binder originally, I separated just the normal album noisy stuff from the jewel case stuff, and I think I'm gonna stick with that so it like flows, kind of, I think. So for these, so this section is for the POB booklets, so all the like pre-order stuff, the one that I have like a million copies of. And for these, I actually did something a little bit different. So I know the thing that people were doing is they were taking these and cutting them up into photo card sizes and then putting them into a 9 pocket. And I have so many of them that if eventually I want to do that, I can, but I didn't want to cut up the photos just because I'm really picky about like the backs like matching, and I could like put them in colored sleeves so you couldn't see the back, but I just thought it might be easier to put them in 4 pockets, so each member gets its own page. And to actually help fill the space, I made fillers for these too. So this is actually going to be the back, so you'll still see the back of it, and I'm just going to go ahead and like tape this so it doesn't move anywhere, so it looks like that on the page, and I think it's going to look really, really nice. So I'm going to do Chan's really quick so you can see, and then I'll just speed through the rest of the members because it's going to look the same. I am just gonna put tape on the back of them, and I did sleeve these. I say sleeve loosely. I got some plastic like archival bags and then basically heat sealed them into here so I can like safely put tape on the back of them, and also just so they're like a little bit more protected. So if they weren't in plastic, I'm not sure that I would be taping them, but so this is what I'm gonna do, just to roll up a little piece of tape and then just stick it in the middle, like that. That looks a little bit uneven. I might have to bring these closer for me to do them. I tried to make them in the middle as possible. If they're not, mind your business. I'm just kidding. Those fit in so nicely too. Oh, forgot to take out the placeholder. Oh my my gosh, that looks so good. Oh, and the backs too. I really like that. I think I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the rest of the members. I'm just gonna speed through it and then we'll come back and do the next section. Okay, finally finished all those. Yay, that's so exciting. They're so cohesive too, which I love. Okay, so moving on, I am going to store the 4 unit posters. Here we go. Because when you fold them out so they lay flat like this, they actually do fit into a 1-pocket page, and I mean, like, why not put them in here? They look good and I won't see them anyway if I keep them in the album. So I did try when I was setting these up originally to try and keep some kind of age order, but they're not exactly in age order group pairings. So okay, now do I want them with the 2 side? I think I want to have the full image first, only because this, well, I was gonna say because of this picture of Felix and Hyunjin, but it's not even the full image. No, I think I'm still gonna do, yeah, I'm just gonna do it this way. Just inner monologuing over here. This is such a weird angle to try and put this in the way that I'm sitting. Oh my gosh, I struggled so much to get that in there. Whew. Wow, I'm just gonna push out all the air now. I can't believe how nicely that just fits in there. So, this is getting tall, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna survive much longer. Okay, and then we had Lino and Ian. Should I do it like this? So then it would be like the 2 pictures. No, I'll still stick to it this way. Yeah. Okay, I need to take this out of here and bring it closer to me, otherwise I cannot put this in at all. This really is like the cutest photo of Felix. I feel like we hardly ever get like real smiley photos with Felix, so that photo is just like a gem to see and to have. Perfect. And then because I want to put even more bulk into my binder, I did want to put the stickers in here as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the 2 normal album stickers on the front, and then on the back I'm gonna put the stickers that came with the jewel cases, and that'll be a nice like transition from album, like traditional album stuff, into all the jewel case things. I'm gonna do the same thing though, where I just like tape these so they don't really move around at all. Let's see. No, I think I liked it better this way. Okay. And because these are stickers, I don't really care to protect the back of them, because the backs, there's not really much going on, so I didn't put these in any kind of sleeve, so I didn't really care too much about the stickers. There are the stickers with the jewel case one on the back, which is perfect because now we can move into all of the jewel case PCs. which I do have all the collections for these too. I'm looking to this side and already concerned. I thought I got a big enough new binder where I wasn't having to stress about space, but I guess there's just too much. How do you guys like to do your collections? Like, do you do full 9-pocket pages like this? Do you have those like mini binders? Do you have those like 1-page collect books? I've been looking into different ways to store my collection because all I really do right now is like the 3-ring binder, like the full-size 3-ring binder like this, but I have been interested in looking at other possibilities, especially because I need to reorganize a couple things. Like my non-album binder is basically non-existent. Like I have stuff for it, I just don't have anything to, like I haven't put anything away for it, so it's just kind of a mess. But I was thinking of different ways to maybe try and store it, so let me know how you guys do your collections down below. But alright, yay, so here's the jewel case PCs. For the background, I try to match like the background they have in most of them, except for Chan, of course. Hyunjin actually posted a photo on Instagram with this background, and so I just cropped that. It printed a little dark, but it's the same vibe. It's like that orange theme. So, okay, and then the jewel case frame cards, which are nice to have, but I wish that they had come with like the different pre-order booklets, because again, I already have a million of them, and then when the jewel cases came in, I had more to add to that stack. I honestly can't believe how much there was for NOEASY, like how much to collect. Like, on top of all of the stuff that came with the albums, there was just so many pre-order benefits. There were so many, like, fan signs that happened. Like, there's just so much stuff for this era, which is, like, fun as a collector, but it also can be very overwhelming. And I saw a lot of discussion about how this era has kind of burnt out people a little bit on Stray Kids, which is understandable. Like, I feel like they did a bit too much too fast, and obviously, like, I'm not referring to the kids, I'm referring to like JYP and like the companies and stuff, but there definitely was probably a bit too much going on with NOEASY, which leads us into all the pre-order stuff. So I do have a couple of pre-order sets. Not as many as I would have liked and that I originally had set up for. But again, that just goes back to there just being literally so much happening and so much to collect. So I kind of did have to prioritize what to get and what I could spend money on. So I did. One that I did initially set up for and that I did complete was Apple Music. That is a store that I had ordered from with my original albums, so I had already had a good chunk of the members come that way, and then I just needed to find a few more. And I feel like these are a little bit of like the lesser expensive pre-orders, so they were fairly easy to get my hands on, except for Hyunjin, of course, which kind of goes into a rant that I want to briefly talk about, and that I know a lot of people have been having discourse on, is that people need to stop member pricing, especially if it's going to be way outrageous amongst the members. Like, I am so tired of seeing Hyunjin priced at 3 or 4 times everyone else just because it's Hyunjin. Like, I love the boy to death, and it's not anything against him. It's just he's getting so popular and in so high demand that it's nearly impossible to collect any of his unless you get it like really early or you manage to somehow pull him. Like, I had such a hard time finding this card because no one was selling it, or if they were, I wasn't gonna pay, you know, $15-20 more than I paid for the rest of them. It's becoming a big issue, and it's sort of making collecting Hyunjin like not very fun, which is not something I want to experience. And I know that like a lot of collectors feel this way too. Like, you don't want to feel like collecting a member is a chore, but it is sort of getting to that point. So I don't really know how to help that situation, but just be mindful if you have Hyunjin cards that you want to sell. Don't try and make a profit off of them. You know, be reasonable about prices and things. I really don't want to like bring this video down. It's just something that has like been really grinding my gears and trying to complete this collection, because I would have started this, like I would have filmed this way earlier if I was able to find Hyunjin's pre-orders a lot faster, but it was so hard to find them, which is why I delayed filming this for so long. So anyway, going back for a second, originally I thought I was gonna collect the Shopee benefits. Those have become impossible to find. I haven't even been able to snag Chan's, where at this point his is the only one I'm gonna collect. So instead I joined a go that was trying to get into the subk fansign, so I have a whole OT8 set for that. And honestly, I couldn't pass up on the sailor outfits. Like they are so cute. So I'm okay that I'm not collecting the Shopee set anymore because I have these. But man, I love that Shopee set. If any of you have Chan's Shopee card for a decent price, please let me know. I will buy his card from you. Like, oh, they're so cute in their little sailor suits. I also just got this set today in the mail. I've been waiting for this to come in, so the back doesn't match, but eventually I'll redo the filler so it does match. Also, this Sungmin card, with the little eye glitters and his like cherryman hair, I love this card so much. Also Jongin, oh, so cute. I absolutely love this set. Like, oh my gosh, it's so cute! Alright, a little bit of positivity, you know, following the blah that I just spouted out. So the last pre-order set that I do have is the Yes 24. I don't have Hyunjin's though. Again, he's really hard to find, and I'm not willing to pay like $50 to $75 for that benefit. I have everyone else, but his I just can't find for a reasonable price. Maybe I will eventually, but for now I don't have his, which is a little sad, but we can put in the rest of the members. I really love Yes 24, like the little posters, so that's why I decided to get these ones. So these will fit into a full pocket, but to fill up the space a little bit more, again, I made another filler. It's going to be similar to what I did for the booklet, where I'm just going to tape this onto here because I'm leaving them in the plastic that they came in. And then for the back, so it's not just like a plain white piece of paper, I just put the NOEASY type treatment logo onto it. So that's what we're going to do. I also love that these are in the red outfits, the superior outfits, in my opinion. Okay, yay, and that's what that will look like. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for all the other members, and then we'll come back and do a flip through. Whew, okay, we made it. It closed. Oh my gosh, Jongin is crooked. I feel like in most of these I put in crooked a little bit. Okay. Those definitely add bulk, so, you know, I probably didn't need to collect them, but they were too pretty that I really wanted to, so yay! Okay, everything is in here now, so I'm going to flip to the front so we can do a full flip through of everything. Oh my gosh, this is so thick. This was a lot that we had to put away. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Holy cow. Okay. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna try and tip it up. This is all NOEASY, and this is all of the other eras. That's crazy! That is too much. Actually, so I still have actually some stuff that I could put away. So I have these cards that were the subk, just like regular pre-orders. I pulled Minsung myself, and then I bought Chan's, and I initially wanted to have these two, and then this and Hyunjin, so they're like the pairings, you know? Again, I'm running into the issue that I can't find Hyunjin's for red light Hyunjin for a decent price. You know, I am not going to pay the $200 that I've seen that card go for, which is sad. So I don't know if I'll ever own that card, but I also have these three cards. I have Chan's Interpark postcard, which I absolutely love. This is like my favorite Chan print ever. And then I also have Chan's round one lucky draws. I bought these off of Makari, Japan, but I don't want to put these away in here because I have other plans maybe for where I want to put these, but these are also part of my NOEASY collection. But with that said, if you have Chan's round 2, sorry, maybe I should preface. So if you're new here, so I collect OT8 for photocards and then select like pre-order benefits, as you saw. Chan is my bias, so I collect as much as I can for him. So I'm going to collect the rest of his pre-order benefits for NOEASY that I don't have. So with that said, if you have any of Chan's pre-order stuff that you don't see here, or if you have his round 2 lucky draw, preferably like in a set, like the postcard and the 2 cards, or you have Hyunjin's red lights subk card, the Yes 24 poster, was there anything else? Maybe just those. If you have any of those for sale and you're selling them for a decent price, please let me know. I would love to buy those off of you. I'm having a hard time finding any of the things that I just listed off. Hit me up on like my trade and sale Instagram or on Twitter. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to be on a buying hiatus because of the holidays, but if you have those, I will make an exception because I'm having a hard time finding them. So anyway, quick intermission for those. This is my first time like seeing or like having a lucky draw. I don't know if you've seen them either. Like there's been like that meme of like people are throwing them in water, because this is like legit like a credit card material. It's so wild. Like they're thick plastic, but they're really, really pretty. I also love that it's like the View and then Domino, and then the round 2s were Wolfgang and what was the other one? I don't remember. I'll put it on the screen. Anyway, tangent aside, let's now look at the whole thick stack of NOEASY regular stuff that I put away. We start off with the red set, which I love. The black and white. The traditional set. The neon set. Also, oh my gosh, I just love how uniform the backs are. This is why I like to make fillers a little bit more customizable, because I love when everything just looks so cohesive. So I love that the backs do this, you know? Anyway, double-sided set, the limited set, frame cards for the album, and then here are all the booklets torn out on their member sets. I really like these. I think this was a nice spread to do. it does create bulk, but it's okay. And then here are all the unit posters. These also look really nice together. So there's that one. Cute. And then we have the stickers that moves us into the jewel case, photo cards, the frame, jewel case, and then pobs. So again, this is Apple Music. This is subk video call, and then these are the Yes 24. Without Hyunjin. Sad face. Woo! And that was all of NOEASY. And now I get to set up for Christmas EveL, which I am excited for, but I don't know where it's gonna go. I know that I'm filming a setting up for Christmas EveL, which I think I will post before this, so I'll go ahead and link that in case you're curious as to how I'm gonna set that up. But for now, that's everything that we had today. I want to close this up and see what this looks like now. Evaluate if I need to get another binder already. We may have to put Christmas EveL in a new binder. Okay. Food for thought. Alright, well that is all that I had for today. I'm sorry if I felt like I was a little bit all over. Even in like talking, I feel like I didn't complete a lot of sentences, but hopefully you enjoyed the story anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!